Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody. Let's take a look again on the Bitcoin market. So as a stock market and Forex market as well, you could see that the pullback in general looks a bit stronger than initially was suggested by the technical picture. It's mostly on the background of the fears around the recession, the dropping of the crude oil prices in last week. So you could see that the performance of the Bitcoin also was a bit stronger than we talked about. Actually, we even haven't got a chance to consider possibly taking the short position around the levels that we have specified, because they have been passed without any response and in blink of an eye. So market just jumped above this area and now is calling around major resistance on daily chart. So on the weekly chart also have important thing. Let's take a look that last week was bullish reversal bar. It suggests that potentially market could show a bit deeper upward bounce. So theoretically this is also possible. And that's why currently we're not considering taking the short position immediately. We're watching for performance, because currently market is forming few patterns that also suggest that maybe more bounce could be more significant. On the daily chart you could see that price right now is retesting of the broken flag consolidation. So it is returning right back up to this resistance, where potentially we expect that could be minor pullback here. And in general, currently we're considering here the bullish pattern. So if we'll take a look at the 2-hour chart, you could see that it might be actually the hand and shoulders. So that's what we're watching. That also suggests that it might be a bit more extended upper retracement. Here's supposedly the shoulder should be somewhere between 20 and 21. So you can see that two levels are enveloped the potential low. So it's probably around 50% level of this thrust. Here's also you could see the grabber on the top. And if you have the bullish, you would like to buy Bitcoin for short-term possession, that's the level to consider. This is also will be kind of the invalidation areas, because if market break it down and start moving below it, this will be a sign that this pattern is failed and market is aiming on the taking out of these lows. Because currently, as you can see, in general performance here looks nice, because on the slope of the head you can see acceleration, which is typical for classical head and shoulders pattern. That's the second part of the pattern, should be controlled by the bulls, and acceleration here it's good. It is a good sign. Now we just need to wait for some pullback. If we will get a kind of the ABCD pattern here, triple to buy, it's much better. That's for the short term. On the follow time frame chart, you could see that market stands at the same resistance that we talked about as 618 level. Initially, we thought it will be some confidence around 2050. This market where market theoretically could stop. But you can see it has been broken just without any response. So, and market currently retesting the trend line on the daily. That's also 618 level, this most stressing downside action, and actually market very close to the 22 area, 2250. It's retesting of this fib level. So that's also, well, increased chances for some respect, some pullback here that we're watching on the hourly chart. This is the short-term picture. When upward action based on the hand and shoulders will be over, we will see what will happen with the bearish background. So because we are not really have an euphoria around the current rally, it's just because overall fundamental picture looks really bad. And if you'll take a look at our recent reports on the Forex market, on the gold market, you will see the fundamental picture hasn't changed at all. It's even becoming gradually worse, especially on real estate market and other spheres. So the real fundamental background of the changing trend currently on Bitcoin doesn't exist. So we still treat it as a retracement. Yes, it might be a bit stronger, but in general, this doesn't break yet the bearish long-term trend, and we think that, well, we have no reasons to suggest that a major trend has been changed. So, but based on the current technical situation we are not considering taking short position because market has the strong thrust, market has some bullish potentially patterns yet to be formed and already have been formed. I'm speaking on the weekly reversal bar. So that keeps us aside currently from taking the short position. Instead, we could consider short-term bullish positions if market will form corresponding patterns that we have just discussed.